Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass out. I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Otto and welcome to the channel. This video is a tutorial on how to make your videos more cinematic using the OM5, a few basic movements and a few tips that I like to use. These basic movements are really easy to do and I really hope that you can apply them next time that you're shooting a video. The push in and the pull out are two of the most basic movements. And the idea is to push or pull the gimbal like this, or to walk forward or backward in a straight line. When you do these movements, you want to lock the gimbal, and to do this, you need to press and hold the trigger on the gimbal, and this will avoid tilting or panning movements that you don't want on your video. Using a foreground on any movement will help to get a better sense of motion. But it's not only about that. Using a foreground on your video is going to make it look more pleasing. There are lots of ways to use the foreground to your advantage, and you can use different things for this purpose that you can find around. A good tip that I can give you here is to do slow movements. And if you need to move yourself, try using small and slow steps to make the video look smoother. Side tracking is also a very basic movement, where you're going to move the gimbal from side to side. In my opinion, the best way to do this is to hold the gimbal right in front of you, and with the joystick, turn the camera to point your point of interest. Now you're going to lock the gimbal by holding the trigger, and you're going to start walking forward. I usually like to add some rotation to the camera so I can keep a specific point in the middle of the frame. And for this kind of movement, we don't want to lock the gimbal. Instead, go to the menu on the Mimo app and select Tilt Lock. And now all you have to do is to rotate the gimbal in a slow and steady way when you're doing the side tracking. It is important to try to avoid sudden changes in the speed of the rotation. If you start slow and then go fast and then slow, it's not going to look good. One of the new features that the OM5 has is this extension rod, which I normally don't really use. But I like to use this for low angle shots where the extension just makes it easier. And the way to do this is very simple. All you have to do is flip the gimbal upside down and you're good to go. The beauty of low angle shots is that they're going to show different and dynamic angles that most of the time they're just going to look good. The orbit shot is a circle motion around a subject, and this creates a dynamic effect between a subject and the background. I like to set the gimbal to tilt locked, then I walk in a circle around a subject trying to keep the same distance. Another way to do this is by using active tracking, where you select the subject on the screen, you start recording, and you just make the circle around that subject. The tricky part is that the video is going to have some vibration, and the only way I found to fix this is by applying some stabilization during post. In my case, I used the warp stabilization on a few videos and it seems to fix the issue just fine. I'm trying to keep this video under 5 minutes, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and say something in the comments down below. I hope you have an amazing day and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.